So you want to get started wholesaling real estate. Well, the very first thing you need to do is pick the right market. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that on today's video, coming right up. Hey everybody, it's Jamel Gibbs with the REI Education Academy, helping you close deals consistently in your real estate investing business. And on this channel, what we do are real estate investing how-to videos and tutorials, as well as videos of me actually investing in real estate. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. And at any point in the video, if I mention any resources, those resources will be linked in the description box below in case you want to get started with them right away. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into today's video. When it comes to wholesaling real estate or real estate investing in general, one of the most important things you can do is pick the right market. Specifically, when we're talking about wholesaling, there's a certain type of market that you want to be in order to really be able to scale your business to the next level. So the first thing that you want to keep in mind when it comes to wholesaling real estate and picking the right market in order to really be able to take your business to new heights is focusing on an area or a city with at least 1 million people in a general area. So specifically, you want to focus on an MSA with at least 1 million people. Now, MSA, for those of you who don't know, it stands for Metropolitan Statistical Area. So I'm not saying that the city that you're looking into needs 1 million people. What I'm saying is the general area around the city, including the city, needs at least 1 million people or more. So for example, in my area, there's 3 different cities. You have Greensboro, you have High Point, and you have Winston-Salem. Greensboro has about 300,000 people. Winston-Salem has about 300,000 people. And then the rest of them make up, if you include the cities, the smaller towns surrounding the area, we're about 1.5 million people in this general area. The second thing you're looking for is a city or a general area that has older properties. Now, when you think about older properties and you think about the way this country was built, okay, people migrated into America from the East Coast and they migrated out toward the West. You'll find these older homes more towards the east side of this country. Now, why do you need to focus on older homes? Well, if you think about it, older homes will typically need more work, and those prices of these older homes will generally be a lot lower for investors to be able to invest in. The third thing you want to keep in mind is the focus on markets with high supply and high demand. If you focus on markets with high supply, there's tons of inventory for you to be able to go out and make money. A lot of houses on the market. If you focus on areas with high demand, there's a lot of buyer activity for you to be able to sell these properties that you find to these buyers. So focus on areas with high supply and high demand. Now, let me help you make sense of all of this. Basically, what you're doing is you're looking for an area with at least 1 million people that gives you enough activity in the area. If you have an area with 1 million people or more, chances are the activity in the area is going to be very high. And you're going to have enough inventory as well. You also want to focus on an area with older homes. Why do you focus on older homes? Because they need more work and the prices are generally lower. And the reason why that's so important is because when you have an older home and you have lower price points, that creates more people who have an opportunity to pay cash for a property. So if you go to a city with more expensive real estate, I'm not saying that you can't buy properties cash there or you won't find cash buyers, but the chances of having enough cash buyers to be able to sell your properties relatively quickly will diminish. It will decrease because the properties are more expensive. The higher the price point goes, the less cash buyer opportunities you have. So you focus on areas with lower price points and properties that need work, which means that the properties are typically older and that creates more cash buyer opportunities for you. Just to give you an example of that, you can go into a city where prices are right around $100,000 for a property, and then you can go into another city where prices are right around $40,000 for a property. Where do you think you're going to find more people who have enough cash to buy a property with cash money versus having to go out and get a loan? Naturally, it's going to be at the lower price point. 3 resources I wanted to share with you. They'll be in the description box below as well. But you have census.gov, and you can do a Google search as well to search for metropolitan areas with at least 1 million people. If you want to check inventory for high supply, you can go to sites like realtor.com and just do a search for what's actually selling in the lowest price points in your particular city that you decide to do business in. I would personally see where the price points stop at on the second page and just kind of gauge how many properties could be available in that local vicinity. So if you couple all of this information, again, 1 million plus people in the local area, older homes, and lower price points, which creates more cash buyer opportunities, then you'll be well on your way to picking the right market for your real estate investing business. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you guys do in order to choose your markets when you're either virtual wholesaling, or if you're wholesaling right now, what have you done in order to pick the right market to make sure that you make money in your business? Also, subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell if you haven't already, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Take care.